Hello everyone. So last class in financial services we have checked the fund based financial services. So today we will discuss something about the fee based financial services. First we'll go for the meaning. When financial institutions operate in specialized field to earn income in form of, actually it is in form, okay, fees, commission, brokerage, etc. is called fee based services. Fund based, if you remember, we had those services which used to help you to raise the funds, but that is fee based, which we are learning today. These are those type of services which is provided by again financial institutions which help you to continue with your business, and whatever services they used to provide you, for that they used to charge fees, commission, brokerage. That is to earn something. They are providing you these services, and that's why it is known as a fee based, providing you services and charging the fees for that. So in this, first we'll check today project counseling, provided mainly by the merchant bankers, okay, meaning it relates to project finance and broadly covers the study of the project and offering advisory assistance. Now in detail we'll check. When we say project counseling means advising, okay. So when we say project counseling, it includes project identification. Like if you are a company or if you are a client of any financial institution and you want to know that whichever project at present in the market available which is viable for you, that is which is profitable for you, or you want to set a new units, or you want to go for an expansion, you want to start any new project, but which is suitable for you in accordance to the available resources, whatever you are having in terms of raw material, finance, or in terms of human resources, which product is more suitable for you, you can take the counseling or you can take the advice from the financial institution. Or in this again, you can take the advices from the financial institution whether you should invest in particular project or not. If you are supposed to invest, then how much you should invest, when to invest. So these all questions would be answered by the financial institution for you, and for that they will charge some terms of fees. Okay. Even in your project counseling, they will help you to prepare your project report. As you know, I believe, if you want to take the loans from the bank for starting of your any project, the first thing they used to demand your project report. So if you want your proper project report to get prepared, you can take again the help of financial institutions. They prepare the project report, and they help you to take the government approval if it is required for your project setup, and even they used to help you to go for the some of the capital structure if it is required for the new project setup. So related to project, whatever help you want from starting to the selection till to the setting it, you can take the help from the advisory assistance of your financial institution. Now, even in this, they will take care of your techno-economic aspects also. That is whether the project is, or whatever the project aspects are, relation to market, relation to your economic condition, how much it is feasible for you, each and everything they are going to help you. So these are all about your project counseling starting to end. Then next we'll check credit syndication or loan syndication. Okay. So meaning first we'll go through services in the form of organizing and procuring the financial facilities from financial institutions, bank or other lending agencies. Okay, so what happened here actually, credit syndication or loan syndication, that means not a single financial institution will provide you the loan. It is a kind of group of lenders. Okay, it is group of lenders in funding various portion of loans. As your project required a huge amount, okay, and if you are requesting for a loan because of the huge amount is needed, a single lender don't want to go for this because it will increase the risk. Okay, so just for diversify their risk, they used to create a group of lenders and providing you the financial assistance. And for this also preparing your loan application, doing the negotiation, and after the sanction the required formalities, or after that how to invest those loan amount in the proper project. Any type of assistance if you want, you can take it from the financial institution under the fee based services. Okay, now the next we'll check issue management, meaning managing the issues of corporate securities like equity shares, preference shares, and debentures or bonds. Okay, so issue management, whenever any company wants to issue the financial instruments in the market to raise the funds, for that you need to prepare the prospects. So preparation of prospects, planning and budget to ensure total expenditures of issues, appointment of your registrar, brokers, bankers, whoever are necessary for your issuance, then advertising your issues, and then going for a marketing of capital issue management, marketing of capital issues management. Those all facilities you can avail from the financial institution. So that is what very first step, preparing the prospects. So from very first step, that is preparing the prospects, until to you're going for the how to manage or how to market your capital issues, each and every facilities financial institution used to provide you. Okay, next, corporate restructuring. Okay, so corporate restructuring is an action taken by the corporate entity to modify its capital structure or its operational significantly. So it's what? That is, corporate restructuring is something where we used to prepare our new structure. Okay, now when we say corporate restructuring, it includes two types of restructuring. One is financial restructuring, that is equity pattern, debt servicing schedule to sustain the market and the profitability of the company. Another is your organizational restructuring, that is change in organization structure like level of hierarchy or redesigning the job position. Okay, so these all facilities, these all services you can avail from the financial institution. This restructuring, why the corporate used to do, the corporate do the restructuring in to cut down the cost and to pay off outstanding debts to continue with the business operation in the same manner, so that your profit or your workflow should not get affected. For this you can do the corporate restructuring. Then next we have in this corporate counseling. Okay, corporate counseling, what we have meaning, we'll check. Advice provided to the corporate unit to ensure better corporate performance. Counseling is limited to only opinions and suggestions, as we are using the word counseling. That means only the advice, nothing else they will do. Okay, but guidance also we require sometimes. Guidance for diversification, guidance for expansion, your guidance for discontinuing the product or to continuing the product, or to add the extra product line in your existing product lines. These all we require the help. So for these counseling, you can again concerned with the financial institutions. Now, counseling, what they used to do, they used to explain the concepts, procedures and procedures and laws to be observed by the client company, like location of your factors, organizational size, or forecasting of your product. So these all things they used to help you under the corporate counseling. Okay, next we'll check out portfolio management. So first we'll check out what is your meaning. As you can see here, selecting and overseeing a group of investment that meet the long-term financial objectives and risk tolerance of a client, a company or an institution. Okay, so too much we have studied. Now we will little bit checking what actually the portfolio management. Portfolio management, it advise, okay, regarding investment decision in securities, that which type of securities you should invest, what the type should be there, or what is the mix should be there, and what should be the amount level. That is selection of appropriate financial instrument, selection of appropriate financial instruments based on risk and return, based on risk and return. Another way also we can say a mix of assets, okay, which can provide you the balance against risk and diversification. So where you should invest, that also you can take the advice on that also. Next we will check stock broking, the function of buying and selling financial securities. Stock broking, so if the financial institution are specialized or they have the resources who do the stock broking, that is buying and selling of financial securities like stock shares and bonds through the stock market by a dealer who stockbroker, who act as an agent on behalf of client, okay, and help him to buy and sell the securities for commission. Fine. In this also you will have a little bit variations, like if we say that execution stockbroker, so they will only complete your order on behalf of you and they will not provide you any type of advice on that. But if we'll go for the advisory function facilities, then they will offer you advice also, that is like where to trade, when to trade, or when to buy or when to sell. Okay, so stock broking facilities also you can go for this. Next we have, that is credit rating. A credit rating is a qualified assessment of the creditworthiness of a borrower in general terms or with respect to a particular debt or financial obligation. Okay, so now in simple term we will go credit rating. It used to analyze the credit risk associated with a financial instrument or a financial entity or an individual also. Okay, so specialized agencies only provide this, like we have a Standard and Poor's who used to analyze before, and this is in India for listed company, it is necessary that before issuing your any type of securities in the market for raising the funds from the public, you have to go for a credit rating. So higher the rating, lower the risk of losing your amount. So credit rating actually helps the company also to raise the funds easily from the public, and same time it helps the public also to take the final decision whether I have to invest in those securities or not. Even the credit rating is available for individual. Maybe you have heard for individual, when we go to bank to go for loan applications or requesting for loan, bank also used to check our individual credit rating, that is on the basis of our back history, financial transactions, whether we have taken loan from the earlier also from any bank or how we have repaid it. We think that it is only with the bank, but not like that. It used to the recordings or the records or your transactions records used to be with all the specialized agencies, and on the basis of your past record of how you have did the payment of EMIs or what was the flow of your cash, on that basis they used to provide the credit rating. And if your credit rating is good, then bank will give you the loan easily. If your credit rating is not good, then maybe bank will not provide you the loan also. So these all are for the day your fee based financial services. I hope you have understood. If not, you can message me on the WhatsApp. Thank you. Have a nice day.